Riley's Poorhouse. I love Joe, the proprietor, one of the best ever. Love the community of Carnegie. And Mr. Diulis and family will be enjoying a family dinner, but I'm also going to bring them into the video. We're going to talk some sports, more on that in a moment, but I'm also going to be talking to Joe tonight about being a small business owner and how he has been successful and what that community of Carnegie is all about. It's the most incredible, shining example of what small business is about. And listen, when it comes to Coons Quality Foods, Greg shops there every single Sunday after the Coons Market Black and Gold Sunday Show at the Banksville location. Grab and go food, something from the meat department. They always have a family Sunday dinner with his father at his side. It's a big deal to the Diulis family to get together and break some bread. And maybe we'll talk to them a little bit about a family and what families really need in 2024, and obviously this being an election year, very important. But one thing I do know, that Greg and I will be talking a lot about sports in general, but mainly our Pittsburgh Steelers, and of course every single Sunday on the Coons Market Black and Gold Sunday Show, he along with the legend Ted Arnaud, we pick our weekly winners against the spread, have been doing it for decades, and we always go by betrivers.net. And it's a sure bet you'll have a great time whenever you enjoy anything at the Rivers Casino. Absolutely love that venue. But here's my thoughts on the Steelers. Now, the Colts just got up in front way too quickly. Steelers defense can't let that happen again. And I think Alex Highsmith not being a part of that lineup had something to do with it. Even though Nick Herbig has been playing big, he still is young in this game of football. And he's got all the talents, but Alex Highsmith just has been getting it done consistently, so much so that if he's on any other defense other than the one with the great TJ Watt, I think he is getting major headlines. But he's a great team player, and he will be back, but I do see good things for Nick Herbig. But this team has to stop the run, taking on Dallas. Dallas doesn't have much of a running game. Pretty much it's been Dak Prescott to CeeDee Lamb. Of course, these two teams, Steelers, just under a field goal favorite. Sunday Night Football, primetime, NBC. But they just may try to run the ball against the Steelers. Maybe they saw something against the Colts that maybe we haven't seen, and hopefully, and if I know Coach Tomlin, they have been working on it this week in the lab, as he likes to call it. But they also don't want to put Justin Fields in a position where he's got to play catch-up. What he did was remarkable. He almost pulled that thing off. I mean, rushing, touchdowns, touchdown passes. He was doing everything in that football game. And that's what really gives me a lot of hope. I think Dallas is right for the picking. I think they're going to struggle there, and I feel bad because of Coach McCarthy and his Greenfield roots, hoping that they can get it going. Not this week, of course. But I think that the Steelers have an opportunity here to get back in front of the home fans at Acrisure, light it up in a big way, get a victory against that team that we've had a great rivalry with forever, going back to the glory days of the 70s. And if they can establish a run game, which has been getting so close to breaking open for the Steelers, and now that you've got Patterson in there, and Najee is Najee, and hopefully we'll continue to work on the running game, this young offensive line will become more fluid, and they'll start to understand their assignment, and execution will be a key moving forward for success for our Pittsburgh Steelers. And Pickens, he's one of the best in the business. Freiermuth, one of the best in the business. And I think our secondary, Mika Fitzpatrick's got to be the leader there in that secondary and kind of get some of the young members like Joey Porter Jr. dialed in a little bit more focused. So I'm not concerned at all about the Steelers. I'm pleasantly surprised. 3-1 is nice, but you got the bulk of a schedule coming up that's going to be rough and tough, really rock 'em, sock 'em. So they've got to get the games that they're supposed to get. And this is the game they're supposed to get. They'll have the crowd, the terrible towel, and they'll have us in primetime Sunday night. And again, Coons Market Black and Gold Sunday Show, pick our weekly winners against the spread. Later, we'll be at Riley's Poorhouse in that great community of Carnegie. And then later tonight, I'm not done yet, I will be in the beer garden with Gene Ribnicki, Vincini Distributing beers since 1933. Oktoberfest is the topic of conversation. And speaking of Vincini's, and I love that brand, that Coons Market, Banksville Road and McKnight Road location is stocked with a lot of their product. And remember, we have over 600 varieties of beers, microbrews, craft beers, and more. And got some good food too, a little grab and go, so you'll be ready to huddle up with your family and enjoy some football this weekend. Love my shirt. I grew up in Oakland. Proud of it. This is from the Diolis family, and I wear it proudly. I was saying last night on my radio show, I love Oakland so much. If you want to give me a good stay vacation, meaning when you stay home and go on vacation, put me up in the Oaklander for about a week and just let me enjoy that great community. Every time I'm in Oakland, I find something new and exciting, but I love the people, I love the activity, I love that university, the Cathedral of Learning, and those Pitt Panthers. We're going to talk about them. They take on North Carolina this Saturday. You can hear it on 93.7 The Fan. So, all good in the neighborhood. It's your Pratte Pack. Wherever you're watching this, I hope you're well. And remember, how do you find that Coons Market nearest you? Say it with me. Click on coonsmarket.com. Busy day. We'll see you later right here. It's your Pratte Pack.